Hey, happy day 64 of the BP challenge. Blood pressure challenge for me, health or lifestyle challenge probably for you. Today we're going to talk about the air that we breathe. Air and breathing. Because guess what? If we're not breathing, we're in big trouble. We need oxygen to make our cells function and to make our bodies function so that we can have energy to do whatever it is that we want to do. Today, I want it to be a really simple challenge since we're coming up on a busy time of year. And I want you to know that it can be easy. It can be a simple thing that we do every day that can make a huge difference and a huge impact on the results that we're trying to get on us achieving our goal. Now, breathing. Think about the quality of the air that you breathe. Now, if you live in a place where there isn't good quality air, this can be a challenge for you. You might want to have an air filter in your home or your place of business, or where you spend the majority of your time. I have got, and you can probably hear it running, an air filtering system for my home, and it's not like an April air system, which a lot of us have in our homes, but it's just an additional air system that filters and cleans the air so that I know that the quality of the air that I'm breathing is good. You don't have to go to that extent, depends on where you live. I actually live in a small town and pretty much not out in the country anymore, in the city now, but so I feel like I need the filter because the air isn't as nice as it was when I lived out in the country. Selling my country home right now because it was like way too big and way too much for me. Love downsizing and simplifying and making life easier as I get older. But the air that we breathe, how is the quality of the air that you breathe? Is it good, or do you need to take steps to make it better? Because the quality of the air that we breathe, it determines how well our bodies function, how well we can think. If we don't have fresh air and good oxygen and good oxygenation to the cells in our body, we can't even think clearly. So how good is the air? Just ask yourself that question, and if you need to take steps to change that, go ahead and change it. Otherwise, my other question for you is today, how often do you get fresh air? How often do you get outdoors? Even if you live in the city, it's better to walk around outdoors than it is to always be cooped up and breathing recycled air. I recently was on a lot of trips and traveling, and I came back, I was fine until I got in an airplane and flew home, and that's when I got sick. Now I've got this cough and cold. It's coming to the end of the 2-week mark, but I still have it. It's like, really? Because I breathe recycled air for 4+ hours, and when you do that, it has an impact on us. So air quality, think about it. Do you need to do anything about it? How often do you get fresh air? Think about it. Do you need to just step outside and breathe and get some fresh air? I woke up this morning and I noticed we got a snowstorm, and it's a little harder for me to get my rear out and get in the snow and breathe outdoors when it's cold and snowy, but I'll make a concerted effort to do that, even if it's just stepping out on the front porch for a few minutes and just breathing in the fresh, crisp air. How often do you breathe in fresh air? And then, how often do you actually think about breathing or focus on your breathing? One of the best ways to calm ourselves or to regain control of any situation is to just breathe. Focus on your breathing. One of my favorite breathing techniques is just the breathe in for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4. Breathe in for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4. And I say the more upset you are, the more freaked out you are, the more stressed out you are, the slower you count. And you'll notice that as you're calming down, it's easier to count more slowly. So today, our challenge is simple. Just breathe. That's all you have to do today. Breathe and have an awesome day. And I will, of course, do it tomorrow. Bye.